There we go. Okay, so I got my phone recording audio and the camera as well. I gotta do what I can do with what I got, you know? We all got what we got. So I have some red potatoes, because I don't like the regular russet brown potatoes. And then I have some green cabbage, because cabbage is like really good for you. I grabbed some tofu, like I explained. I wanted to add some tofu to this, so it's still good. It's a little past, best due date, but that's, opinion. Let's see. Looks like I got enough water. So I'm gonna chop everything up here. Let's see. I'm probably just gonna use the last of this head of cabbage. So I'm going to grab whatever's left that's good, pretty much. I think this is all still quite good. I'm never a fan of using the middle of the cabbage. I don't know why. I think it has a different taste to it, so I don't really use it. I get like a weird taste to it. So let me get that out of the way, and these guys can sit over here because this towel's clean. So, I mean, I don't do this specific. I'm not a cook. So, I was in the food industry for about 13 years. So, I at least know how to do that. So, I usually just chop it up. I mean, it doesn't need to be shredded. I like the pieces of it because I like the texture of cooked cabbage. So that's done. And let's see, let me get the towel out of the way so I don't start a fire over here. Get our veggies out of here. Get our veggies. And then let me start this one up. So I haven't started it yet. And then I have some of this Better Than Bouillon. I use roasted chicken. If I could get regular chicken, I would, but for some reason, the places don't have regular chicken broth for that. I also have turkey in case I need it, if I want some turkey broth. I'm not a vegetarian, obviously, so I don't really care about animal products. I'm adding the tofu because I like the texture of tofu, and it's also protein. I need a protein in this. So, I have some onion too. I probably could add onion to this. My original diet, I didn't use onion, but oh yeah, I'm gonna use green onion. No, you don't want double the onion. No. I'll leave that for later. That's a sweet onion, because I don't like bitter stuff. I'm not a fan of bitter stuff at all. That's starting to heat up, so I could probably, let's see. I'm prepared. I'm just gonna put the cabbage in. Oh, no shit. I'm supposed to put the freaking. I'm already messing up. I'm supposed to put the freaking potatoes in first because they take the longest to cook and soften. I'm gonna cut up the onions while I'm doing this. So this is just a cooking video. I wanted to share this with everyone. I was very broke and pretty much homeless when I was 290. So I came up with a simple thing. When I finally got my own place, I came up with a really simple recipe to, you should always wash your veggies, even though it says that it's washed. In my opinion, you should still wash them. Especially after being in food service for so long, I wash everything like twice. I don't take chances. I really don't. These red potatoes look weird, but I'm in a total different state now. I was homeless over in San Diego, so we have different potatoes over there. They're all red potatoes, but depending where you come from, I feel like they look different and taste different. Don't mind the way I'm cutting this. I'm probably doing cooks are probably cringing at this. But I'm just like, girl, I just want to put some potatoes in some water. That's all I want. Some damn potatoes in the water. This is simple. So someone that I watch, that we all watch, can learn that there is such thing as simple recipes that are quick and easy. Once I get done chopping all this stuff and putting it in here, I just have to stir it once in a while. They're not that hard to make. Like, soups are the easiest thing to make. To me, this is like a soup. So it's just like potato cabbage soup. And then you can add stuff that you like. You can add the tofu like I'm going to. You can add different broth. You want a broth though, because or you could add, what I did also is I added baby reds, baby red potatoes. Oh my god, the petite potatoes, they taste so good. They're like so rich in flavor, but they're really expensive, so I can't afford them right now. So I just kind of just go with what I can get. So this was the cheapest thing that I could find that was red potatoes. I feel like red potatoes are a little more expensive than russet brown potatoes, or Idaho potatoes, whatever you want to call them. But let's get this to a boil. You want to add the onions, I feel like, last. You don't want to, you know, add the green onions last and then scoot them over to the corner of the cutting board. While we wait for the water to boil, because I'm not going to add the bouillon yet. I like to add the bouillon when it starts to boil, because I feel like it's easier to mix into the water. If you add it now, it's just going to be like this pasty little thing just floating around and not melting, you know. You want to get the water hot and then stir it in, and then there we go. I use this because I don't have like other stuff. I don't have those little bamboo stir spoons or whatever, because mine all just like got broken. Don't ask me. I don't know why. I'm gonna do a video for the protein, show you what I do with it, because this one's just protein, and then this one right here is a meal. So I use the meal in the morning. So because it's a meal replacement pretty much. So if I don't want to eat a meal in the morning, because sometimes I just don't want to eat breakfast, or I'm really busy, I'll throw some protein and stuff into the blender and I'll make a smoothie, a protein smoothie. Oh crap, I'm gonna need the lid, which I don't even know where the hell the lid is. Girl, I don't even know where shit is in my own. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's dirty. Let me wash it real quick. Okay, so I heard stuff boils faster if you put the lid on it, because it contains the heat. This is like a basic thing. And then I use a water Brita filter because I don't trust regular, water from the spigot. I want filtered water, and this is like the most cost effective because the filters last like a month. So I get filtered water for a month, and there's like 3 of them for like $25, so it's like less than $4, or less than $25. Oh my god, I can't do math. Divided by 3. Yeah, it's like $8 each. Something like that. I'm just doing it off the top of my head. And then the bouillon says it's 1 tablespoon. Is it teaspoon? What is it? Teaspoon or tablespoon? Tablespoon will be TBSP, right? So 1 teaspoon of better than bouillon is 1 cube. Or 1 8-ounce can of broth. So there's like a ton of broth in this. What is that noise that keeps going off? It's got to be my computer. It's being weird right now. It keeps making this sound. I don't know. I'm crazy. I'm gonna stick my finger in there. It's not even hot. God, shitty old stove. Move that out of the way so it's not a fire risk. Yeah, this is still good. Oh man, I don't know why, but I love tofu. Especially hard tofu. This is firm tofu, and I don't know what it is, but I love tofu. Just small little cubes. I pretty much just want them to be able to soak up the flavor of the chicken. Hopefully it will really well. It looks like it's pretty good texture, so I don't have to worry about that. That's quite a bit, actually. I didn't realize it. That's a lot of tofu, but whatever. I don't really follow recipes. This is my own recipe that I made just to lose weight, but I've heard that when you go on your like bariatric surgery, they'll have like a similar diet. They probably don't want you having like all the protein, but they probably want you to have like all the veggies and the broth. Dear Lord, please make this water boil faster. Fire this shit up. Let's go. Mama needs to go do some video editing, and I still have another video to make today. I'm making like a bunch of videos today because tomorrow I have a lot of shit to do. So, I am finally being active on YouTube. Woo! Yay! So stupid! Oh my god, hurry up, boil faster! I don't think I ever put that many potatoes in there. Like, I added extra potato. Just because I want to use it up before it goes bad. A lot of my veggies are getting to the end of their, end of their little life cycle in the fridge. So it's time to promote them to the life cycle of the stove, pretty much. Let's see how much this is going to raise the water up. That's not too bad, but it's still way too much water. Okay. So potatoes first, because they're really firm, they're hard. You want to soften them up, unless you like hard potatoes. But I like to cook them really well, so that way they're nice and soft and mushy, and it just makes it easier to eat too and digest. At the time, I was having stomach issues, so the soft potatoes and the really soft cabbage, I pretty much overcooked the shit out of it to make it, really, really well. Plus, it pulls all the flavor out and into the water. So I want to make sure that I don't pour out too much water because I want to lock in the flavor of the cabbage and the potatoes. It's almost done, actually. It's almost done. It's pretty much liquid bouillon, but it's more healthy. It's roasted chicken, salt, sugar, corn, syrup, solids, soy protein, whey, and other shit that just pretty much thickens it. But it's supposed to be a lot better and natural. There's not so much salt. I do get like a low sodium version of these. Oh no, I lost some on the freaking stove. And I'll just stir it in with the spoon. Until it's pretty much off the spoon. I'll probably want to do like 2. It looks nasty, but man, when you mix it with the water, it tastes really good. You can smell the cabbage is starting to cook. I love the smell of cooked cabbage. Everyone says it smells nasty, but God, I love the smell of it. But I usually cook by smell. If I can't smell the flavor, then I know there isn't enough of it in there. So maybe a little more of the chicken. You don't want to go too crazy with the chicken broth, though. That should be plenty of chicken, though. And it seems like the water's really hot. So yes, it should start boiling nice and good soon. To just splash some fucking water on my hand. I'm like, ah! Can't really react, though. So I got my protein, I got my veggies, I got my starch. And I got my chicken. I don't think the chicken broth would count as protein. Oh shit. Overflowed it a little bit. It'll be fine. So I just want to keep it at a point of boiling, but not over boiling. Yeah, this looks good. Here, I'll pick up the camera and actually show you instead of, being a dick. There we go. So I don't know if you can see it too well because, like I said, this camera is really old. So, but yeah, here's little chunks of tofu, cabbage, and all that stuff right there. So, all right. So we can add the green onions as well now too. I wonder if I could find some more green onions to put in there. Yeah, definitely more onion. I could tell there's a need for the onion. Now, I was homeless. I was able to go to a food place, was it a food bank, and they were able to give me fresh veggies, but like the fresh veggies they give you are like like 2 weeks past expiration. So it's pretty much what the grocery stores don't want. And it's not fun because they're usually half rotted already, so you have to use them quickly or they just die. I gave most of mine away to people that actually eat them. I don't like to waste shit. I was pretty highly disappointed in how the shelter just pretty much, shit, I guess this is kind of like a story time. How much the food banks were kind of really just hurry up and get out. They didn't really give a fuck, um, what you wanted. You had a choice, kind of. You can choose like a certain amount of veggies and a certain amount of other stuff. But you couldn't get meats or perishables. Like you couldn't. I think perishable you can get at vegetables. I kind of wish we can get like meats and stuff, but I doubt like grocery stores and stuff like that would give them away. Oops, I need to pause this. Return. Okay, so some garlic will really do. Some raw garlic. We'll add. It's really healthy for you. I try to cook garlic as much as I can, especially raw garlic. The powdered garlic really doesn't do you any good. Like, you need some freshly cut. I can't cut garlic for shit. Let me move this over here. So you could laugh at me trying to cut garlic, because I don't know what to do with garlic, really. I just kind of slice it. There we go. Gotta be careful. Don't cut my fucking finger open. Bleed all over the place. I've done it before. It's pretty sucky. I have cuts all over my hands, probably. There's scars all over my hands. Just nothing but scars. You can't really see too many of them. That one's gnarly right there. But that's from food service. Your hands get really messed up in food service. Whenever you work hard, your hands are going to get messed up. So, you know. Some dainty people have, you know, soft, plush knuckles with no scars on them. See, I don't know how to cut garlic. I'm just rolling the blade over the garlic, hoping that it'll cut it. Oh, my pathetic attempt at cutting garlic. This is like on some other level of like bad cooking skills. Ugh. I don't even care. I'll eat the chunks of garlic. I love garlic. Oh my god. I need to get like a garlic chopper or something. That exists. Oh, let me get all this crap out of the way. I'm making a lot of noise. There we go. Trying to cut this shit. Just like failing at life here. Watch me fail at cutting. Oh my god, look at that whole huge chunk that is not even touched. Pathetic. Okay, there we go. Little dainty cuts. Little dainty cuts. There we go. I can't cut garlic. I can't cut garlic for shit. For shit. It's getting cut. It's getting cut pretty good now. But I mean, like, God, that took a lot of work. There we go. I got chunks of garlic now. Okay, good, good. There we go. That's a lot of garlic. Let's see what this does to it. Should be nice. Don't add too much because then it'll make it really acidic. Kind of throw off the flavor. Bitter and acidic. Oh yeah. Okay, that did it. Here, let me get the rest of the waste. Oh, what not? Just get it all in there. Ow, 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 ow! I heated up the blade. Ooh. Okay, let's try to get all this in there. There we go. Okay. Not gonna waste a single scrap as long as it doesn't touch the floor. If it touches the floor, it's dead to me. If you touch the floor, you're dead to me. Dead! My floor is... no, it's not clean. Not gonna lie. It's a dirty-ass floor. Well, not that dirty. But it's got food and crumbs and shit all over it. Fucking cat hair. Seriously? Sebastian! What did you do? You stick your stinking paws into my soup? It's just gonna have to be there. Oh, no, 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 there it is. No! Oh my god, this is like a bonus round of trying to find fucking cat hair floating in my... Oh well. I give up on trying to find it. I'll find it when I eat it, and then pull it out of my mouth. Damn cat. It smells really good though. Alright, well, it's pretty much done. I'm not going to show you me eating it, but I just wanted to show you the process of like how to cook it and how I cook it pretty much. And then, I mean, it's a pretty light soup. See, the potatoes are nice. The cabbage is nice. The cabbage is starting to get clear, so it's starting to get cooked really well. And then the tofu is just kind of hanging out. You know, it's protein. Hopefully, it won't change the taste too much. That's why I put the onions and garlic in there to kind of cover the tofu. But this is it. This is my potato cabbage soup, and then whatever else you want to throw in it. Thank you for watching, and I hope to do more stuff. Bye!